And go.
All right. Welcome to the reading sprints.
Very last minute.
Yeah, a very last minute event here.
And sorry that we're late.
We had a bit of fiasco with Maverick.
Not wanting to go to bed.
He was just,
We were originally going to do these on my channel, and Zach was putting Maverick to bed. And then it was like, we got to switch this up because I'm the one who needs to go and help put him to bed because he wasn't going to bed for Zach. So
usually he does a better job, but it is what it is.
let us know what you're going to be reading. Again, these were very last minute sprints, so there's probably not going to be a lot of people who join. But
Fingers are crossed.
do you want to tell them what you're reading? This is technically your.
So I am currently in the middle of The Fury by Alex Michaelides. So I am currently on page like 77, 78. If I can get to it. Yeah, I'm on page 78. The pages are sticking. I'm very excited with this book so far. I'm liking it a lot, and I'm excited to see where it goes, mainly because Danielle told me that this is similar to Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, which I wholeheartedly agree with, and so far I agree with, but I also really didn't like that book, so...
That's like a sin in this household.
It's really not.
No, it is.
You not reading as much King as me, that's a sin.
I think I've read like, 3 or 4 of them right now? I've read The Shining,
Carrie, The Long Walk.
The Long Walk. Is that it?
Joyland, did you get to that?
No, I really want to though.
Then yeah, you've only read 3.
And
I have finished all of them.
What did you just read?
Road Work.
No, I meant what's the last book you finished? You ding dong.
Wasps in the Ice Cream by Tim McGregor, and that was a very, very good book. I thoroughly enjoyed that book. So
you literally just we've been filming all day today. We filmed, I think, 4 videos for you. 3. Well, 3.5.
Yeah,
technically
3.5-ish.
And then what's The Fury about?
The Fury is about, it's a thriller book. I don't want to know like a whole butt ton going into it. By what's happening so far is it's written in like, I don't want to say diary format, but it's kind of that way. It's a guy, his name is Elliot, and he's kind of reliving like a murder that happened when they're on an island. And honestly, I don't even remember who he said got murdered. So I'm anxious to see what ends up happening. Hi, Graydon. But yeah, so we're excited. I'm excited to keep going with this because I'm liking it more than Everyone in My Family's Killed Someone. So we will see.
Rising Sun, if I need to be exact. Okay, I have options. So option number 1 is a new thriller, and that is One of Us Knows by Alyssa Cole. This one says a riveting thriller about the new caretaker of a historic estate who finds herself trapped on an island with a murderer and the ghosts of her past. I think that I read When No One Is Watching, which was her last big book. I can't remember if that came out last year or a few years ago. And I remember I didn't like that one. So there's that. Next option is a romance because, I don't know, I was on sprints with my friend Erin, and we were talking about Yeehaw romances, and we were talking about this one, Done and Dusted. And I was like, that could be the move. And then my last option, which is probably the option I'm probably going to go with. What did you just do?
That was me. Bailey's making noise in her room.
Okay. The last option is Midnight on Beacon Street by Emily Ruth Verona. And that's probably the one I'm going to go for just because it's short And this one says a suspenseful debut thriller and love letter to vintage horror movies in which a babysitter must overcome her own anxiety to protect two children when strangers come knocking at the door. I used to be a nanny slash babysitter for several years, so that blurb right there basically is just like everything that will like probably affect me because I was always like a very nervous babysitter. Probably not good for like a good trait to be a babysitter, but whatever. So yeah, probably gonna start with this one. Also, what exciting thing happened today? Patreon.
Oh,
You dork.
I was like, we went to the driving range. What
No,
do you
that
mean?
wasn't exciting.
It was exciting for me.
It was so freaking cold here.
You were literally in the car. Well, yeah.
I
mean,
had to turn the car off though.
Yeah, we had
We
Maverick.
bundled up Maverick.
We
like,
had Maverick with us. He looked like a little Eskimo. It was cute. So
you were
yeah.
filming a vlog for Patreon.
Yes. So if you guys have not seen my Patreon video, I have decided to make a Patreon. So if you would like to help support the channel and everything,
Check it out down below.
check it out. Cool. Check
Ooh,
it out
the
down
inside
below.
is cute. All right, let's get to some comments. This is technically your sprint, but I'm just obviously taking over.
I'll be reading End of Story.
We have that one. We were actually sent that one by the publisher, and that one's by, what does that say? AJ Finn, I think, right?
I can't see it.
That one, let us know how it's going because we actually almost picked that one to be our first book club pick, which goes along with the Patreon. The book club is over there, so again, you can check that out down below. And I have heard good things about that one, so sounds interesting. This is someone who used to work with Zach. He has his own channel, so if you like physical media, check out Binbuster. His name's Graydon. I'm rereading my Michael Crichton collection, Rising Sun, if I need to be exact.
Graydon, you need to be exact. I need to know exactly what page you're on.
Yeah, what page are you on?
I'm kidding.
Which one is Rising Sun?
I'm not sure.
We're not super familiar with Michael Crichton.
I know like Jurassic Park, Congo, and a couple of those other things, but
Jurassic Park and Congo. Is that Andromeda? Or is that a different author?
Oh yeah, that is him. And I read that when I was in school. I want to reread that because there's a sequel. Andromeda. It was Andromeda Strain and Andromeda.
Like, I don't know. Graydon can let us know. He has the whole collection. Hello. Hi, Jennifer. I'm reading The Gathering by CJ Tudor. It's really good so far. We actually almost bought that at Barnes & Noble. That was the one you picked up. And then
I swapped it out for a Godzilla book.
Yeah, which actually that's a video too, a recent video. Barnes & Noble was my channel. Half Price Books was his. But what did you switch it out for?
Godzilla thing. There's this one of the little tables that Barnes and Noble had like this the little paperback section, and what it had on there was a big thing. It was a yellow book with a lizard on it and said Godzilla, and I'm like, Godzilla.
I was trying to see if it's over there so you could show it, but it's not.
No.
It's in the other room.
I picked it up, and it was like, for the first time ever, like the Japanese novellas or whatever translated into English, and I was like, sorry, CJ Tudor, I'm getting Godzilla stuff. So that was the decision that was made.
Hi. I'm thinking about reading The Fury now that you like it.
I'm only 70-something pages in, so don't take my word for it quite yet. But yes, I am enjoying it thus far.
Nice. Hi. I'm reading Eyes of the Dragon.
I read that Eyes of the Tiger just because.
Is Eyes of the Dragon Wheel of Time?
No, that's Stephen King.
Oh, Stephen King. Sorry.
It's the one you keep telling me I need to reread.
Well, yeah, because it's short. Wasn't feeling the YA at the beginning, but now that I'm more than halfway through, it's gotten more interesting. Oh, does it feel really YA?
Yeah, because he originally had written it for his daughter because he was trying to make it a bit more of like a.
Is
not
it a fantasy?
as like.
Well,
yeah.
dragon.
Well, yeah, it's like a fantasy type book. He originally written it for his daughter because all of his stuff he wrote was like horror and like super like
I
scary
need to look
stuff.
up CJ Tudor while
So
you're
instead,
talking.
he ended up doing Eyes of the Dragon, which is made more towards his like daughter because she was younger. Um, I don't remember when he wrote it exactly, but he wanted to write something like for like kids almost in a sense. So that's why he wrote Eyes of the Dragon. I actually really like Eyes of the Dragon. I think it's underrated. I think I gave it 4 stars, but I really don't remember. I read it a couple years ago. I do intend to reread that one because I actually think it's a pretty underrated King book. So
Nice. I think that you would both like it. All right. So I was looking up CJ Tudor books because I knew that I had read something by her. You've read The Burning Girls, and you liked that one, right? That one had like a religious undertone to it, I think, right?
yeah, that one. It's been a little while since I did read that one, but I do vaguely kind of remember it.
Okay, and then I've read A Sliver of Darkness by CJ Tudor, which let me see if I can get this one, which is a story collection, and I actually did not enjoy it. So we're kind of hit or miss. Hit or miss.
We're hit or miss.
We're kind of hit or miss.
We're rooting for Mike Tyson.
Shut up. Okay, we're kind of hit or miss with CJ Tudor, but
I've wanted to read the Chalk Man for a while.
I
but-
have heard that The Gathering is really good, and it has a great cover. I can show it on the screen since I have CJ Tudor up right now on the phone. Very cool. Oh, okay. Yes. This is the Yeehaw romance that I was talking about.
I love that category. Yeehaw romance.
Done and dusted. Let me know if you need it again. Sorry.
You just say that. It's too funny.
Well, Aaron's the one who put it in my head. It's Aaron Megan who I'm talking about, by the way.
It's a yeehaw romance.
Yeah, I really want to read it, and the audiobook is not very long, which I'm kind of surprised about because the end of this has some extra stuff. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one because I'm kind of feeling it.
You're not feeling too yeehaw romancy.
No, I'm not. I'm not after a cowboy right now. All right. How long do you want to do sprints? 30, 40?
What do you guys think? 30, 40?
Let me go to. It's been so long since we've done sprints. Like I think it's been 3 years.
No,
we didn't do any last year.
The last one I saw on
pregnant.
here was from November 26th, and I'm pretty sure that was from 2022. So
yeah, it's been like
about a year
forever. Okay, let me see here.
A year and a half, more than likely.
Let's do. You can probably reach it better than me.
Well, it's about to be 55. So do you want to say 8:25?
No.
Or well, I guess it depends on.
Read until 30. Okay, let's do. It's 8:30 our time technically, but yeah, we will see you guys in a little over a half hour. I don't know how long that we're gonna be sprinting, just because it'll kind of all depend on Maverick. We've got our little monitor right here with him. So yeah, we'll see you at 30.
All right.
There you
First
go.
round done. How far did you guys get? What are you reading?
I made it to page 16. I was very distracted by my phone that sprint because my sisters FaceTimed me and I was like kind of eavesdropping on their conversation. But I mean, I'm liking the book so far. It's whatever. I haven't 16 pages. I haven't really gotten very far. I also didn't grab the bookmark, but I do have the receipt here, so
Don't dog ear it.
we can use that.
Don't doggy it.
How's your book?
Mine is going well. I'm on page 127. Just started chapter 9, part 2. Or, well, part 2, chapter 9, I should say. The murder has taken place, and now the narrator, the narrator kind of chimed in afterwards and was like, well, before we get into this, let's take you back like a month ago. And I'm like, why? Like,
But why?
that's one of the things I think that might irk me, or that has irked me, is like when a book starts and you're going through, and then all of a sudden it's just like, but let me take you back to like a month ago, and I'm like, why don't you just start a month ago? Like, why do we got to start and then go back? Which a lot of people, like, when I finally do my big king ranking video, like, that's going to be my explanation for why Wizarding Glass is as low as it is. But I am going to need to reread that book. So before people eat me alive, that is my reasoning. It starts off where the third one ended, and it's like, let me take you back like 50 years just for shits and giggles. So let's see what some people have been.
How much do you have left in the audiobook?
155. An hour and 55 minutes.
Nice. I read The Chalk Man. Did you just talk about that?
Well, not just. We just did like a 35-minute sprint. Haven't you missed these?
That was one that you mentioned?
Yeah, by CJ Tudor. I really enjoy reading sprints, especially with a couple of my favorite booktubers, so thanks for this. Well, I appreciate it. If you were not here...
Not to burst your bubble, but...
yeah, so the plan is to do more of these, but it's going to be with my Patreon. So if you're not here earlier or saw my video I posted today, if you haven't, you should go check it out.
It's the lowest tier.
The lowest tier,
sprints.
Church's Treats, which I really hope you fix that because you originally had it as Church Treats, which doesn't sound right. And so, yeah, but the lowest tier of my Patreon is for reading sprints. We're going to try and do like 2 to 3 a month is what our goal is. But as you guys have clearly seen, it's hard to do that with a baby, and
we got kind of messed up. These were originally supposed to be on my channel, but if you missed the beginning, Bedtime with Maverick went a little different, and so I needed to help with them more. So then we're like, well, let's just do it on your channel. Whatever. Hi, Amber. I'm reading Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. I just finished that book. I gave that one 5 stars. I really, really liked it. I'm curious, like what some of your thoughts are on it, because I had a lot of thoughts, and yeah, I haven't really like seen, I know that it's a very well liked book, but I haven't like dove deeper into like reviews and everything, which usually after I finish a book, I always like go back to Goodreads and just like read some reviews and see like who's feeling the same way as me. But yeah, I'm curious to see what all your thoughts are. Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
20 more pages into Bright Young Women. So now I'm on page 149. So good. I'm so excited to finish it. I love the attention it's putting on the victims instead of the killer. I agree. She never mentions, obviously, I mean, it's like Ted Bundy, but she never mentions his name at all. And um, yeah, it was so good. The writing was just outstanding. Big, big fan of that book. I don't think that you would like it though. Just because it's like it's a hard book to like put in a genre. It's almost like suspense, lit fic, crime fiction. I don't know. It's tricky.
It's not a yeehaw romance.
It's not a yeehaw romance. I'm so tired. What are we gonna do? Just like one more sprint?
Yeah, we'll do another one. I'm fine with that. I've got an hour 55 left in my audiobook here, playing a game.
It's not gonna be an hour and 55 minutes.
No. That'd be a long sprint. That's a marathon. We're not doing reading marathons.
Reading the Book of Cold Cases.
That was Simone St. James.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that one.
Was that a podcast one? No.
I think that was the podcast one.
We just got a Simone St. James. Speaking of the Come Shop With Me, we just got one from.
Silence from the Dead.
Was that Barnes and Noble or Half Price Books?
Half Price Books. I remember
So that
because
would be
the sticker
your
was
video.
really stuck on that book. But yeah, no, we just got that one. Book of Cold Cases and Sundown Motel. I think it gave 4 stars for both of them.
Yeah.
I think that sounds about right.
I didn't like Sundown as much.
She time jumps a lot, so
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been on your lives. You really haven't missed much because we actually haven't been live in a while. Like we were talking at the beginning of this, the last reading sprints we did were in like 2022, we think. Just
on
because
mine it was 2022. It was like November 26th or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's been a while
We
on
know
this
for
channel.
sure.
I don't know if we've done one on Danielle since, but
we didn't do any. We did barely anything last year because we were pretty much pregnant, like all of last year.
whole 9 months.
Let us know what you've been reading. Lee Child. What is Lee Child's big book? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think he's got a couple.
Well, I'm sure he does. Let me know. Let us know. Give us some titles.
We're not a Lee Child kind of group.
Yes, it has been that long. Last year was just crazy.
Life comes at you fast with a baby.
Yeah. Hi, Marcy. I just finished Silence for the Dead, one of her early ones. Oh.
We didn't say it was a new one.
Oh, it must have just gotten I didn't realize that it got. Do you want to?
Oh, maybe
you probably can't scoot out and grab it.
No, maybe I think it probably just got put
like
on
reprinted or something like that.
No, it probably the paperback prep. Oh well, it's
Oh,
probably a reprint.
The Jack Reacher series. That's right. How did you like Silence for the Dead? Like we said, we just got that from Half Price Books. Literally, was that yesterday? 2 days ago. I don't freaking
The days
know.
are blending. We're on a little bit of a vacation, so trying to get some filming done. We got a bunch
We've
done
been doing
today.
a lot of filming.
My mom came over and helped watch Maverick so we could do some filming, and it helped a lot. We got like 4 videos filmed, or three videos, and we're in the process of 1 more, I think.
Yeah.
Everything's starting to blend together. We started doing like a day in the life, and like almost every single clip is me in a different shirt because of how many times we had to film. So like one clip is like me doing the opening, and then the next is I'm saying the next part, and I'm just wearing a different shirt. Then the next one I'm wearing another different shirt.
Yeah, normally it'd be Maverick who's in like a million different shirts in a day, but yeah. No.
Mine's
That
for
was
filming,
you.
not for puking. So.
Oh. No time jumps.
Well,
That's
because I
pretty-
read the back of the book and it said in 1919, and so I was like, okay, great. This is another one. Should be like 1919 and 2019.
Yeah,
But-
she likes to do the dual timeline.
Yeah, so that's good to know that
That's
it's not a
like
time
her
jump
shtick.
one.
Nice.
Not like there's anything like wrong with it. I just don't jive with it.
I think she. Hold on. What's her book coming out this year? does she have one coming out this year? Simone St. James.
I'm sure somebody might be able to answer that before you get to it.
Well, let's. Oh yeah, it just came out. Murder Road. I just got it from the library actually, but I never got to it, so I had to return it. This is her new one that just got released. Sorry, there's gonna be a glare.
Murder.
Murder Road. It looks really good, but like I said, I had to return it to the library. I'm planning to do a library book haul soon too, just because we have a lot of books out from the library right now.
Also, just a fun little side note for people who may not have seen my
Oh my gosh.
recent video. During our little hiatus of not doing lives and taking a little break from filming, I finished the first go around of Stephen King nonfiction or Stephen King fictional books. So I've read everything he has written in the fictional world so far. And I think it's a pretty cool thing. And
This hair
now
over
I'm in the
here is
process of
driving me
doing
crazy.
rereads for them all. So, yay! A ranking video will come out eventually, but I just don't know when. By the time I get to it, the new book, You Like It Darker, is going to be coming out. So I may as well just wait and read that. And then hopefully I have it done for next year before his next book comes out next year.
Oh yeah, any Stephen King fans here? And are you excited for You Like It Darker?
I also want to know some people's thoughts on the talisman situation because I really want him to write the third book and dedicate it to Peter Straub and also like just make it completely like badass. The Indian like that, yeah. I read okay.
What timing?
Okay, I just read the first book, My Heart is a Chainsaw, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really cool story, and Jade was probably has been my favorite character. I don't want to know. I don't know of the year so far because I like the guy. I like the whale in Whalefall, but Jade is a close second. So yeah, I have Don't Fear the Reaper on a video coming out soon for what I want to read in May, a TBR video.
Sneak peek.
Yeah.
Or February TBR.
Spoiler.
May TBR.
Did I say February?
That was one of the videos we filmed today.
Yeah. Again, they're all blending. But yeah, no, I really liked it. I liked the first book. I don't know. I thought the boat stuff towards the end was confusing, but
Which book are you on, Amber?
are you on? Did you
Let
get
us
to?
know.
Oh, I have a theory with the covers, and Danielle agrees with me, but like it's going to be kind of hard to explain. So I don't think I'm going to talk about it.
Well, gee, thanks for bringing it up then.
Well, if you insist. Something I noticed, Amber, if you look at the covers where there's the rips coming through, like the Heart is a Chainsaw, there's like the slit going through. The slit inside looks like it's the same cover, like the same color as Don't Fear the Reaper. And the hook going across Don't Fear the Reaper, the inside slit looks like the cover of whatever the third book is. I can't remember what the heck that one's called. And
The Angel of Indian Lake, something like that.
Yeah. And then like there's a bear claw going through the top of the third book. I know it's only supposed to be a trilogy, but looks like there's another color behind it. So maybe it'll end up being a whatever a 4-book thing is. A series.
You're so dumb. And we're so tired.
It's been one of them days. I've been sitting in front of a camera for a little bit.
So freaking long.
It's like I honestly I might even be wrong. I have no effing clue. That's what it looks like to me. So I just thought it was a little nifty thing if that is true. So doubt Stephen Graham Jones will ever see this, but hey, if you do, let me know if I'm right. He probably has nothing to do with the cover, but
anyway, let's do.
So on to sprints. You want to do 15 or you want to do 20 now? Since I didn't
15.
Since I didn't shut up.
All right, we're gonna do one more sprint and then we'll do a little wrap.
Wicka wicka wah.
You got me hooked on Darcy Coates, but I haven't read any. Still trying to get them.
You definitely need to get them.
Barnes and Noble has literally all of them, as well as Amazon.
Yeah, Half Price Books like doesn't have anything Darcy Coates,
No.
but Barnes and Noble, Amazon, they've got like everything. I honestly think I have all the books that she has out so far.
Maybe.
Potentially. Don't quote me on that.
Potential. All right, let's do this.
All right, so we're going to read until 15. We'll see you guys on All right. So that was going to be the last sprint. Danielle had to go and check on Maverick. He was kind of making some fussy noises, so which he usually does around this time because it's inevitable for bedtime, but it is what it is. So she is gonna miss the ending of this. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the books you guys have read thus far. I ended up getting to page 155 in The Fury, and I'm still liking it. I'm enjoying it, and nothing else really major has happened. We've discovered that Lana already knows about the affair taking place, so I won't give any other names than that. So I'm very excited with this book so far. I don't know if I have any other predictions because the prediction I originally had is not correct. So merp, whatever. So but yeah, no. So I am going to make sure that Danielle and Maverick are good. And like Danielle said in her comment here, she had some fun chatting with everybody, and she had to scoot out to go and take care of Mav. And yeah, on our Patreon, like I said, we're going to be doing some more sprints. We're going to try and do 2 to 3 a month, probably. So it's going to be very exciting and very fun. Catch us on there. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us tonight on such short notice. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.